Hello and welcome to another Raggers beer review. Spilt some beer on the floor last night, some impy stout. It bubbled up, but I didn't spill it. It pissed out everywhere. And now the floors are sticky as hell. Yeah. Anyway, so from Wylam Brewing Company based in Newcastle, it's Dorado Pale Ale, or all formats Dorado Pale Ale. So, obviously, obviously it's in a Panda Pot bottle. It's really solid. It probably could last another week or two, but I would say within the first week, yeah, is king, with the anything that like that. Although, it may be good for a lot longer. But like I say, best to crack on. Oh, smells lovely. And there we go. You see, lovely head on it. 5.2%. I'll pour it a bit better because otherwise I'm have the thickest head. Thicker than normal. Yeah. So I think tomorrow I need to come down the shed with my mop and give it a clean. So I hope everyone's okay in the world of beer. Beer reviews. So yeah, it's when you look at it. Oh god, I got the itches. Good thing you can't see me scratching my belly on the camera. Lovely, vibrant orange pour, even in this light in the shed in the beer room. It's a vibrant orange pour. Obviously, I initially did the head for that reason, to see how big and thick it'd get. And as you can see, yeah, it's pretty decent, isn't it? Lovely aroma. Oh, yeah, it smells amazing. The funny thing is, Dorado, actually, a friend of mine who's got his own brewery in Ilkeston, he did an Dorado pale ale, and that was amazing. So looking forward to this, because I relatively remember what that was like. It doesn't look as craft beery as what this did. It was more of a on the verge of craft, but swaying slightly towards modern traditional. It's funny how beers are, isn't it? You've got this thing where you've got a modern traditional beer, you pour it, it looks like a modern traditional beer. And then you get something like this that looks like a full-on craft beer. Obviously, it's all down to there might be the same hops that have gone into the beer, but it's the amount of hops and, well, the amount of other stuff, I suppose. Oh, so yeah, the nose is sublime. Tropical flavours coming off on the nose, and it just smells beautiful. Certainly a nice creaminess to it. Can't be a bit of creaming. Um, and yeah, that looks the bobber job that does. Oh, it's a shame really, never got to see Wylam in Nottingham. They were supposed to come down for the last 2 years, not this year. I don't know what went off this year, but neither year did they show up for whatever reason, COVID and whatever reason. But and they're chucking out beers like that. For those people who live near Newcastle, you'll know because it's your local brewery. What's the beers to look out for? And apparently, I've reviewed their beers back in 2020, I think, on the first low cost beer advent calendar, according to Mr. Mersey Beers. Or was it the next one? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm tired. I fell asleep. Talking about advent calendars, we're not far off advent calendar season. It's ridiculous how fast this year's going. I mean, we're at the end of August already, and it's like bloody hell. I was crapping for my wedding for a long time about the wedding, all the processes and all that. And now I've got my daughter's wedding coming up, and it's like Jesus Christ. It's just bonkers. I mean, I've got quite itinerary coming up as well. I mean, we're going over to Lincoln this Sunday, and then we've got, I think that's a fortnight then. Yeah, fortnight. Well, week on Friday after that, daughter's birthday. The week after my daughter's birthday, I'm at Derby Beer Con. The good thing is, the good man Liam Rusco's coming, so that's two of us. So I'll not be on my own. I mean, I know the breweries, but they don't want to stand there with me standing next to them for 7 hours because I feel like a fish out of water. So it's good to have somebody to go with, and whether I actually do any reviews or not, or just take videos. My key thing that day is to get home safe. This still throbs now. Tonight it's really throbbing. And yeah, I feel like throbbing out. And not in a good way. But yeah, going to Derby. And then after Derby, literally a week after Derby, there's the Newark 2020 Newark Beer Festival. Hoping to get to that. Hoping. And it all depends on money. And literally a few weeks after that is Robin Hood Beer Festival. And then we're going on holiday for 4 or 5 days down to Poole in Dorset. So quite a busy itinerary coming up. And then after that's my MOT on my car. So I'm absolutely chiseling that. Let's touch wood. Both cars make it safely through the MOT without too much problems. You're going to pay for something, obviously, the grand scheme of things. But hopefully. So, I've had one of them days where I look at beer reviews again, and you know, I get to that stage where I think, do I carry on? Do I not? And you know, or do I, when I go to pubs, just drink the beer and forget about doing beer reviews, and then just do my beer reviews in the house and only in the house? That may be a thing, or just calm down. It's like pub reviews. I've been doing a lot of pub reviews lately, but I've been going to a lot of pubs, and there's a lot of pubs out there that deserve to be spoken about. I went over to one in Melbourne the other day, Spirit Vaults, and I was gobsmacked at that pub. Stunning pub. Clean as they come. Brewery inside. So many cask and keg lines. And, you know, it's good to put that out on my channel. And to the groups on via Facebook. Because they deserve exposure. Good beer deserves exposure. You know, if it's cask beer, if it's proper beer, it deserves exposure. Whatever exposure they're going to get from some bloke in Nottingham, that's another thing, but you try. And apparently my channel reached, just on Facebook alone, reached 15,500 people last week alone, just in 1 week. Which, just across one social media, is quite, I suppose it's quite impressive. I don't know. And that's nothing to do with YouTube, TikTok. TikTok's an absolute waste of time. They keep changing it, and I can't post some things, and I don't know how to get past it. I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to ditch TikTok. We've got Threads now. Threads. That's just as bad. Same as Twitter. A lot of these, do you find people that watch social media, do you find that hardly anybody responds to anything these days? On Facebook, I post something and I swear that nobody sees it. Unless you post something controversial. And then you've got the risk of getting banned anyway. So, yeah. I daren't even take a joke these days. Because I did that to a mate. Bit sarky on doing a joke. I got fucking banned for 2 days. So I couldn't even post on Raggy's Beer Reviews or anything. And it's like, come on. It was a joke. And I think I actually got it reversed in the end. But, you know, anybody with half a brain could see it was a joke. But And sometimes, I don't know, I do things out of bedevilment. So I've just chucked that away and I've got the name of the bloody beer. Or Dorado Pale Ale. So anyway, yeah. Orange pour, whitehead. A little tropical creamy nose on that. Super refreshing, really nice beer. Well played, Wylam Brewery. Bought from Smiling Grape, aka lowcostbeer.com, because they got banned off Facebook for their Smiling Grape, and their Smiling Grape had like 3,000 bloody followers. Horrible, really, ridiculous. Social media destroys companies when it wants to. Out of 5 for me. Before, would I drink it again? Oh yes. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.4 out of 5. That is well smashable. And at the ABV, yeah, it is anyway. And that's it for my review. Thank you always for watching the channel. Cheers up. I'm going to stick there.